Hey, that's a pretty nice Volvo you got there. It'd be a shame if somebody welded the differential on it and drifted the piss out of it. What's up, guys? It's Drifts and Lifts here. All right, so today's episode, we got some gravy coming your way. So I'm just at my good friend Jake's house. As you can see, we got Volvos all around us. So what we're doing today is I don't even know the name of this car. I got this new car. I got my new $200 wagon. And over the last couple days, I've been doing a bunch of work on it. So this car actually had not a blown up turbo, completely seized up turbo. So the shaft would not spin whatsoever. And the drain, the oil drain was absolutely completely clogged with crust. So this car was definitely neglected. It says that it has 230,000 kilometers, but I don't think that's the truth because I just realized that the speedometer doesn't work. So it could be anywhere from 250 to 300, maybe 350. It's tough to say. So what I did, shout out to Logan, the kid that I sold the 12B turbo setup to. I really needed it back because I actually didn't know that this car had a blown turbo. So he actually sold it back to me so I could get this car up and running for the drift event. Which brings me to our next thing. We are going to a drift event tonight. So we have a drift event at Mission Speedway, and Jake's going to be coming, bringing his BMW Volvo. So what we're doing right now is, we're welding the diff on this thing. I'm just getting it prepped. So I did the turbo, I did both ball joints on it. I started stripping out some interior pieces, and now we're welding the diff. So I also put a boost controller, so it makes a little bit more power. And we're gonna go try to drift this thing at the track tonight. Should be pretty fun. We're really gonna see all the weaknesses of the car. If it's got some old coolant hoses, it's probably gonna spring a leak, that kind of thing. But I figured, it'd be a fun little thing. The panel wagon is still not ready to slay and actually drift because it needs that tune freshened up at Post Ace Performance. Speaking of Post Ace, Jake's actually getting his BMW tuned by Post Ace right now. So that car is gonna be really cool. It's a lot more serious car than this Volvo that he built, but if you guys are, new to the channel, this is Jake's car. I've seen it on definitely a few videos now. It's got a 2.8 liter BMW inline six, M50 or whatever, M52. A really cool grassroots seat-time car. It's caged. It's got a, I want to say ZF transmission, full angle setup, the goods. And I think it was under my request, Jake actually helped me out and he put the straight pipe exhaust back on, so it sounds nice and aggressive again. So we're just gonna let Jake weld up this diff. He's gonna do that right now, and then we're gonna go have some fun at Mission Speedway. So this is actually a project that Jake picked up pretty recently. This is gonna be his next big off-road 4x4 truck project. So really cool. These are super rare. I don't even know exactly what kind of Jeep it is, a J4000. So it's the, I want to say 60s, 70s truck. So as you can see, it's a full restoration project. It's going to need a ton of fabrication work. But the plan, I guess Jake said he wants to eventually put a 12-valve Cummins in it, a big proper like military style box on it. Super duty axles, put big axles under it. It's going to be a pretty sweet truck. So this will probably be a long time before it's even close to being done, but when it is, we'll definitely show it to you guys. Alrighty guys, so this thing now has a welded differential. So we got 2 tires firing and we should be able to slide it at the track here. So let's it runs pretty good. Did an oil change in this obviously because it needed that really bad. She's definitely welded. All right guys, so we just got to Mission Raceway here. I'm kind of excited to drift this car, but it's gonna be the typical stock Volvo kind of thing. And honestly, this car, I just took it for a little boot down the road and it seems to not really be boosting very quickly. Like this turbo should be full spool by like 2,700 RPM kind of thing. It seems to not really hit full boost until like 4,000, so it might have a wastegate preload issue or something going on. Maybe the wastegate actuator is pooey, but so we'll see how it goes. I'll toss the GoPro on and let's see how this old girl slides Mission Raceway. lap in this car actually went super well. My GoPro battery died, so I went and put a new battery in it. So we're back in action now. I think the stock tires on this car should last a little while. We'll go for a couple more laps, and then I brought one more set of tires we can put on. So let's go see if we can do some tandems with Jake or something. Honestly, I love how a stock Volvo 740, just the suspension, it honestly, I say this every time, but once you have a welded diff and strip a bit of weight out, on stock suspension, these cars drift really nicely. It's just, you know, as far as self-steer and that kind of thing, it actually feels really manageable.
Alright guys, so this car has successfully burnt its first set of tires probably ever. I don't think this car is like in its whole life ever burnt a set of tires down to the wires. So there we go. We christened this car just as it should be. So you know, it's ready to start a new life as a drifts and lifts car. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. As you guys can see from the videos, it was drifting really well. Once I got the RPMs up, the boost is holding nicely, kind of around, I don't know, I would assume 10 PSI from what I can see from the stock gauge. The car is feeling really good. I thought something was wrong with the front end because luckily we just had a bulge in the tire, so it was making the thing shake around. So car's good. The power steering is bubbling over a little bit. So you know, we're refinishing this mirror here, bringing it right back to black. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this, guys. You know, I'm probably gonna be driving this car through the winter and just enjoying it kind of in a more stock form. And then probably next summer we're gonna be, you know, depending on how it goes, pulling the panel wagon apart and actually building this car. So we only brought 2 sets of tires and we've already burned through 1. So Amrish, my buddy here, is putting another set on for me. And we're gonna do a couple more laps with this set, and I think it'll be probably time to end the day because I gotta drive home. So yeah, I think this is you know, it's been a great first day in this car. It's definitely proved its worth already. It's $200 initial purchase cost. Alright, so that is a wrap up of today's video. So I almost got through my second set of tires. I left a little bit of tread so we can get home. I got to drive like half an hour. So all in all, wicked day. This car performed really well for a $200 car that I put a little bit of work into. So, you know, welded diff, boost controller, and a little bit of weight reduction is all we got going on here. So, yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Like and subscribe for dank Volvo pierogies. Peace out.